Hello everyone, welcome to another episode on BIZ CONVO. My name is Olayemi the best of WOG-B Consults, and it's an honor to have with us on BIZ CONVO a dedicated leader, a mentor who has inspired lives across every touch point. Is the CEO, the founder of Mentis Academy. It's an honor to have with us Mr. Michael. So before we go into anything, Mr. Michael here, I learned graphics from him years ago, and aside from what we'll be doing today, guys, Mr. Michael is someone that is a definition of what we call a leader. Like the way he has grown. Don't worry, we'll get to talk about that in our episode here. So Mr. Michael, many people know the brand Mentis Academy. They know what you actually do, liner, lead hope. But some people don't really know who you are in person. So aside the titles and the responsibility as the CEO and brand owner, so who really is Mr. Michael?
I'm a common one. How do I say it? I'm just a normal person. Okay, so when I was doing a study of my key characters, my focus are on three things, which is leadership, education, and design, right? So one of the quickest and easiest way to succeed in life is to help others to succeed, right? So I strongly believe as a person that God did not create us to live life in isolation. That is, my story is in your story, and your story is in another person's story. So a lot of us, we get greedy and we feel like it's just about you. No. That was not the way. Even Jesus Christ needed 12 disciples. Do you get my point? To achieve his own goal in life, right? And even after he died and left, it was those 12 that carried out till what we know today, right? So that is my own concept to life. I believe that my story is hidden in another person's story. So the more people I help, the more people I empower, the more people I help grow, the easier it gets for me to get to what I want to achieve in life. So that's why I say the quickest and easiest way to succeed is to help others to succeed. Right. So that's pretty much my concept of life.
Wow. So when you started this whole journey, did you already envision yourself becoming an entrepreneur?
I think it was survival at first. It was just I needed to meet ends meet. My story is that very quickly in life, God helped me to see a picture of what good life is. I get my point. You understand? Because I served under someone. Do you get? And I was able to see, okay, this is how life should be. Do you get my point? I sat under somebody and, he helped me to, though it was a church, he helped groom me, he helped, make me see what is possible. Do you get my point? And the church is now to the whole nation.
Wow,
that's Prophet Joshua. So, that was where my foundation was created. So it was during that process I started to be given like small responsibilities, like working in maintenance. What do you mean by maintenance is the construction part of the church. Do you get? So send us to the market, go and buy goods, you understand? If they could trust you, give you money without no supervision, whether you go and steal the money, all those kind of stuff. That was where all those things were, tested. As I started to learn discipline from there. Do you get my point? So that really created the foundation for me. And that place that also created the foundation for me was, my very first job in life was, I worked in a pure water company, which is called Scott Waters. That was my very first job. And at that Scott Waters, I started as a motor boy. And as a motor boy, we had a concept in that place whereby they said if you have to stay 2 years before you get promotion. But for me, because of they saw how hard working, I think that's very, very, important. I always tell people, stay humble and be hardworking. That will count, right? And that was what I applied there. And in 6 months, I was already operations manager.
Wow.
Yeah. In 6 months, and I was at this time I was 14. So it was, these were the foundations. So as you asked the question that did I envision? No. It was just survival. I went to go and get a job so that I can just earn, right? And from there, I started to learn, some stuff. And when I finished working in that place, I went to church. Church too gave me different assignments. I work in different departments, security, maintenance, and also. So those were the things that is today where I am now. And I see that it was those lessons in the past that built what I'm able to achieve now. Do you get my point? So when I see other people and I see their mediocrity or work ethic, I'll be like, God, who made you like this? Why are you like that? There's no passion for work. There's no excellence. There's no possibility mindset. That's okay. Oh yes, we are stuck now. But what is the way out? What other way can we use to achieve? Are you a problem solver? Exactly. So those were the things I learned in those past, and I just use all those lessons and put it into business, and that's what I do today.
Please take us to the entrepreneurship part. Yeah, you've built more than one successful business. At least we know of Lead Hope, a co-working space, Liner, a fashion brand, or Mentis Academy.
Yeah.
What inspired you in all those ideas? Like, what was the motivation behind it?
Okay, so I have a crew of mentors. So this business part, one of the person that helped me smoothen or sharpen that part is Dr. Olumide Emmanuel of Calvary Bible Church.
Calvary.
So I started attending there at some time, and there were some things that they were talking about business. I was like, I don't know, I heard this thing before in my life. Yes, they started telling me that you need to read books, you need to do all these things. So you get my point. So through him, I saw that there was possibility in business. I saw that he had more than one brand. He had, he shared all these experiences, and I began to see that, okay, come, when you have an idea, that idea can grow to become something bigger than you in the future. Do you get? And God helped me with one, which was TLC Imprint, which is the printing press. And I saw that, okay, that succeeds to an extent. And other ones, ideas begin to come. I remember that when Mentis came like, what, church people will call, it was inspired by the Holy Spirit or something like that. You get my point? So it was not a vision. It was not, but I just heard in my spirit that helped me create a place where like-minded people can just come together and thrive. That was just the thoughts that came to my head. And I now find, okay, what way do I interpret this word that has been given by the Holy Spirit? And that was even how we got the name Mentis. You get? All I just did was, took like-minded people. I took the word like-mind, I put it into Google and asked what is like-mind in other languages, and I saw like-mind in Latin. It meant Mentis, and that was how we got the name Mentis. Do you get? So that was how we got the name Mentis, and from there I started the school. Do you get my point? I remember clearly that when I started the school, it was so difficult. And one of the things that Dr. Olumide told me that time was that if nobody invites you to come and speak in their event, he said, invite yourself.
Invite yourself.
Invite yourself. So what I'll do is that I'll create a program and invite myself as a speaker.
I think I remember that.
You remember that time?
Yes.
Back to back, I was online. I'll be doing,
Google Meet.
Google Meets, different one, Instagram Live. I was just inviting myself, and that was it. And people begin to notice me that, okay, this guy is making sense. So it looks like what he's saying. And from there today now, I've speak on countless platforms. Wow. You understand? I've spoken to university graduates. I've gone to different platforms just by trusting in myself that way.
It's true, because I remember years ago when I came to Mentis, as a young guy who was serving. I remember, and I walked up there. I said, so I want to learn graphics. And the first question I asked me was, what do I know about graphics? And I said, it's just designing now. And he laughed. And you're like, and he took me through a process. And funny how I was not just only learning graphics from you, I was also learning the leadership part. Because I remember whenever you teach us, you don't teach us based on, okay, let's get pictures from this platform, let's combine. You will teach us with real jobs. Life, and that made me so that wonder, what kind of man is this? And when he does all these things, and he does it so professional. Mr. Michael is someone I know for excellence. And if you had worked with Mr. Michael, trust me, you have to be excellent in whatever you are doing. Although at some point I ran away sha.
You always run away. Because my wallet is plenty.
I ran away because I was like, well, this man there. And over the years, we've seen how you've grown. And how were you able to maintain that growth without losing focus?
I think first is God. There's no man that can say by himself he got focus, because there's distraction everywhere.
Yeah.
So if God just give you the grace, honestly, and this grace you can't work for it. It's just you can't merit it. That okay, it was because of my hard work.
Yeah,
You get my point, that you use and get it. For my own story, my own reality is that every success that has come my way, there's a way God has done it that I can't take glory for it. I don't understand.
Yeah.
There are rooms that I've entered or projects that I get. If I track back and check, how did I get this project? I can't see my effort inside. I just knew that somebody just spoke for me and I got the job. There was no effort there. You understand? Even most of the time, I was like, I'm not like the best person. Don't be saying I miss this thing pass. You get my point?
Yeah.
But you know, the big jobs that I know that I've gotten, it was God favor. Do you get my point?
Yeah.
But regardless of that fact, I would just say my own effort was just showing up consistently.
Yeah, I think that's one thing I learned
Do you
from
get
you. Consistency.
just showing up every day?
Yeah.
Do you understand? Post every day, do something every day. Those are the things that people, will be seeing and they will keep you top of mind.
Because now this what you just say, consistency is what has actually kept me going. Because I remember when I started my brand early this year, January, and at least is aware, I was like, how do I keep up with people getting to know me? And he said, don't waste your content. Although when I started this content,
you go tired discouragement everywhere.
but at some point I noticed that sometimes consistency pays, because I will share again. I went somewhere and there was these 3 guys that came, and I never knew that my TikTok has given me this visibility.
Oh, okay. I see what you are doing. I've been seeing what you are doing.
I don't blow.
I've been seeing it about it. I will see it.
So consistency has really kept me going, I would say, by the grace of God. Like I said, you didn't just teach me graphics, you taught me leadership.
I'm so happy hearing this testimonial from you, honestly.
Tell them.
I'm so happy, because me, honestly, I've just been doing my stuff, and so the thing that I do, and that's how I've made sure that everybody here, you have to run your own thing. You can't be under me for life. You understand?
True.
Everybody will go. You understand? You come, soldier go, soldier come. That's how this place is, barracks. So there are so many people that God has sent me to impact their life, and that's how you consistently see me. I'm giving out scholarship. I'm doing free trainings.
Yes.
I'm doing impact programs, because I want to reach as many souls as possible, right? Not that you're keeping one. So you don't know who you are impacting. You don't know who you are influencing. So just you're showing up every day. You never know. So that's why you have to just show up.
So, how have you been able to manage relationship with your clients?
See, I think people's skill is extremely very important in running a business. Not just clients. I think if you don't understand people, you have a big problem in running a business. Number one, not just your client. First, with yourself, you have to have a good relationship with yourself. You have to understand self. Do you get what works for me? Are you a morning person? Are you a afternoon person? Are you an evening person? Which you have to understand yourself first, right? And draw up structures and systems that works for yourself. You understand? So like me now, I know that I'm a morning person. So because I'm a morning person, I know that I need to have a time to go and sleep. That's some people you can. If you call me 8, 9, 10, I don't sleep. I don't do that night thing, right? So that I can wake up very early in the morning by 4 o'clock. That's an example of understanding yourself.
Yes.
So number one, have a relationship with yourself. Number two, the people that is going to work with you. As I said, that is a tree does not make a forest, right? Sure. You need good and intentioned people, right, to make it in your respective calling. Only you know if you ever make them. Honestly, you just die. You understand? If our Lord and personal Savior, when he wants start in ministry, he understand, say he needed people. That then who are you? So just remove that equation. You need people, you need, you need a team. Next one will now be your client.
Yeah, your
There
client.
are also people also.
Yeah.
You did get my point. So you can see that people are repeating. So you have to understand working with people, right?
Okay. So that with your experience in branding, because most people they have this wrong perception of what branding actually is. They feel just logo, or they feel just your brand color. I know it meant is when you were teaching us about branding. I remember then you said something like before you talk about branding, you have to brand yourself. And that what has actually kept me going for this brand, because like I said, how people perceive you is how they want to work with you. So with your experience in branding, for how can you now explain to a layman who doesn't actually understand what branding is? So what will you tell him?
I think you have even explained already, right? So I think people just used to confuse what a brand is, um, confuse what branding is. Are you getting my point?
Okay, what a brand is and what branding is.
Yes.
So there are two different
So
things.
branding is an action. You understand? So, but brand is a gut feeling or a perception about a person,
Yeah.
product, or organization. I get my point.
Yes, sir.
So brand has to do with emotions and feelings. You understand? People have to understand that most of the time, the reason why people buy from you is not because you sell the best product. Sometimes the reason why they buy from you is because of you.
Because of you.
Do you get? A lot of times, some people can decide to buy from you because they just like you that you're a fine boy. So people just
Advantage.
so it's just an advantage, right? Some people can buy from you because they see that this boy is trying, he's hardworking. I want to support his brand. There's always an emotional connection. So you have to play your own part by allowing people to know you first. After people know you, you are everywhere. That's not enough
Okay.
for people to buy. People must not like you.
So
You
not
must have
necessarily your product.
not necessarily. See, it's not really about products. That's why you can see there's a brand called Aliko Dangote. It's not cement.
Yeah, not similar actually.
It's not cement. Aliko Dangote is not. Elumelu is not UBA. Do you get my point?
Yeah.
They are a person. So when I say Elumelu, what do you think of? You think of money, rich,
money,
wealth.
yeah, exactly.
That's the brand. It's not UBA Bank. It's not Els Odin.
Okay.
Do you get?
Wow.
So it's the person. So whether you like it or not, you don't say that I'm building my brand, I'm building my brand. See, most of the reason why people buy from you, they want to see the person behind the brand. And that's why today behind the scenes sells a lot.
Yeah,
And you see that most of the time, what I used to put everywhere is my behind the scenes.
True.
The process, not the. You hardly see me post finish work.
Yeah, it's true, because you just this one recently.
It's always behind the scenes. So
Wow.
that is what people want to experience. They don't want to see the finished work. They see the finished work everywhere. They go to all these events, they see the finished work. In those events, they experience the finished work, but they want to see what is behind. How did this thing come to be? What was the process? What was those things? Those are some of the things that make them see.
You've trained people, and at least I know of two other guys which I met them here. They also trained me, and now they're on their own. They're doing quite well. Although me, I'm there.
You're a big man.
So how has that made you feel as a leader?
That's the reason why I do what I do, because it's beyond me now. Do you get? I so much enjoy when I see my product doing great thing outside there. So you get my point? That I can sit down and say, yeah, I trained that person, but look at what that person has become today. You get my point? There are people that I have trained that did not accept that I was not that trained them. Do you get? So for the ones that always accept and sit outside there, I was the one that trained them. Yeah, glory be to God. That is the joy that I derive from what I do. I said that one of my friend one day, and he told me that Mentis Academy they do, na charity they do for there. Do you get? It's not really a business to me. It's purpose for me. That's my ministry. It's like my church. Do you get? In business. So that's what we call like, some of us, we don't say we're supposed to get calling. What they do pastor banner, but we don't do them. We are like apostles in the marketplace. We are in the business side. You get my point? So see, that's how I see Mentis, and that's why if you go and check all our books, all the students that are registered in this Mentis Academy, you will see almost all of them they are scholarship. It's only a few that used to pay. So you get my point? Because really, really, we want to raise people.
So what is one biggest branding mistake you feel most most brand owners make?
So for me, one of them is that they see branding as a sprint.
Okay.
It's a marathon, right?
Marathon.
It's not the 100 meters.
Wow.
We are talking decades.
Hmm.
Are you getting my point?
Yes, sir.
So when you want to build something, give it time. There's a time that God has put in that your business. At this time, you will cash out so big that just one job
It will shock you.
just one job. Honestly, I remember when I went to buy my first car, I had to go and ask all my friends that had car, where na see money buy car? Because it was looking like a magic for me that you see this small money I'm getting up and down that I will save together and use and buy a car. That time I was like, it was so hard at that time. And this time, how much was car that time? Because a car was around 3 million. But in my head, I was like, how do these people get the money? 3 million one, and you want to carry it and buy a car? One of my friends told me this and I owed it. He said just one job.
That's one job. Wow.
I remember clearly when I bought my first car, it was just one job. The way I walk into that car lot, I walk into that car lot and just pick a car. I didn't know, it was just, what's the highest evil have here? What's the best? That was they gather money, they buy car.
That's one big job.
Just one big job. That's what I call the cash out season for every business.
Wow.
But a lot of people, they don't wait for that cash out season. They will give up. I don't need do everything. This never wait. But the thing is that why God is God is that He will not tell us when the time is.
At His own time.
So some people is 10 years, some people is 5 years, some people even in the first 6 months they don't blow.
It's true.
Sure you get. So just chill. Allow God do His work if He's the one that sent you.
So can a business actually succeed without intentionally building a brand?
No, you have to be intentional about it. If there's no way you want to succeed, I think the lapses will show over time.
Lapses will show over time.
Over time it will show.
Wow.
There's no way. So everybody has to understand now that our parents, that did not do all these logos and all these things that time, they had a brand, very strong brand. You understand? Okay, they were known for a thing. Some of the things that they were known for, that is their brand, is the fact that they know that if I go to that shop, I will meet her there. It's a brand.
Nice.
You get my point?
Yes,
they were known for their consistency. So you see some of our parents, they don't do the rest for house.
At all.
And they go, that shop they must go. Yeah, they don't have a big corporation, they don't have this, but they had a brand. In the market, they knew them that this woman should open. But you see all these new, you understand? Small ring. They can. I mean, they go. You go there, you don't meet them. It's not consistency. That means so they might have not packaged it, but each and every one of them, they had a brand. If you think about all those people that used to sell gari beans in your house that time, have you ever seen any time that you don't meet them there?
At all.
You always see them there. And also the thing, even all those market women that sell paper, you always see them there. Do you understand? They had a very strong brand. They had a good reputation. Some of these market women, some of the way they were able to, you'll be asking them, Pepe, how do you use Pepe to send somebody to university? You'll be asking them, how? So those things, they were brands there. There's no way, any business cannot survive without having a brand.
So if you could rebrand one thing about how entrepreneurs think, what would it be?
For me, is work ethic.
Work ethic.
For entrepreneurs these days. Work ethic is very mediocre because they have this shabby, and the reason why is because we are growing to entrepreneurs these days are growing too big for mentorship.
Okay,
you need to submit under someone.
Yeah, you need to serve.
You need to serve. For me right now, I even feel that when somebody finish secondary school in this Nigeria, I think that for me, if I become governor or president, so I'll prefer that everybody finish school around 16.
That's secondary school.
Secondary school. So, but 4 years to go and learn a skill.
Okay.
I get to my point. Learn a skill, learn leadership, learn whatever, learn all those things, responsibility, all those normal, soft skills that is very important. So by 20, go to university.
So by then you are ready for the future.
You're ready for the future. So you will make a decision in university informed.
Informed.
No, this they will give you what's it called? Grass cutter, grass cutter course. You just take it because you're going to do 4 years. You get my point?
Yeah.
So that even while you were in school, some of those skills that you have learned, you can use it to sponsor yourself.
That was true. Right. But there was a girl that came one time. Yeah, it meant I think she used that
To sustain herself in school, I
remember.
Use it to learn it. Just use that trade that you have learned to just sustain yourself in school.
So what is the added decision you've ever made in your business? Because there are times whereby you tell the client no.
For me, so there are two things in business that you have to understand when you are building a business. Is either you are building for expansion or you are building the business. So what I mean by this is that when money comes in, two things you must do at the beginning. You use money for expanding, or you use money to buy machines to make the business do more.
Okay, expansion and building.
Do you get? Or let's just say expansion and reinvestment.
Reinvestment, okay.
You get my point?
Yes.
So when money comes in, those are some of the key things that a lot of people don't do. People don't really invest in their business. I remember one of the very quick lessons I learned while starting business. I grew up in Mushin. I knew of one particular bar my dad used to take me to go and barb my hair. And I remember clearly how that place was. I went back there 10 years after just to go and look at my environment I grew up and just thank God that, God, this is where I grew up. Do you understand? I went to this barber's place and I saw that the barber's place was still the same way.
There's no growth.
That we left it 10 years ago. No growth. It's just still. He's okay with it. As far as that money is coming every day.
Exactly.
That's their mindset. You get my point? When you see money at the beginning, use it for a reinvestment or expansion. So those are my tough decisions. Tough decisions whereby I would have to use all my savings, all the money I have for expansion. I remember sometimes when we wanted to expand, we were back then. That's what I mean. Now we wanted to expand to all this side that we are now.
Just the vision is shared.
Vision. We got the place for like 1 year. We never seen what 1 year do, but we had faith and just get the place.
I remember then we put Christian
inside one room. I put one board. And I was explaining. I was telling you. All those times when I was telling you, we'll expand again. I don't have Shingba in my account. you also have to have faith. Faith is believing in the unseen, Abi.
Yes, believing in the unseen.
So you have to understand that, God has given you this vision. You have to have strong belief in the evidence of things not yet seen. So you have to have, it's the Bible. You have to have, like say, yes, so this thing, it never did, but I did very sure, say the thing will day. Then one of the things that you must first start with is with your mouth. You understand? You have to have the belief in your heart. Then you must confess it. So that's pretty much on it.
So what was one habit that has contributed to most of your success as a CEO?
I don't know.
Mr. Michael is all rounder.
I'm all rounder. I can't really say per se. I just still think that coming every day is as simple as that.
Wow.
Just go to work every day.
Okay, so when someone says Mentis Academy or any of your other brands, what do they hope they immediately think of?
That's a very good question. So usually, we are not yet there yet, but what I want them to always think of is just that excellent brand. People that, instead of using the grammatical word called excellence, let's say people that will go beyond expectation. That's what I want them to think. That, you come here and you want to come and learn a skill. I don't want you to learn like the normal way that they are learning outside there. You understand? I keep saying it every time, boldly. That is only what these schools that is everywhere. They don't want to do graduation and leave. Do you understand?
Yeah.
You will see people using 1 year in this place. When they were coming, we told them it was just 3 months or 4 months.
Yes.
But so at the end of the day, they will end up using 1 year. Because why? We want to ensure that we instill some, discipline in them. They learn this work very, very well. And if you have not yet learned that work, I'm not going to graduate you for years.
I know.
I will not sign it. It's until that you have learned this work where we are certain that this guy is there. Now you're free to go.
So years from now, what legacy do you want them to know Mr. Michael for?
Wow.
Because I know in your love, Yasu.
Mm.
Because they will call I think you usually host what we call Yasu clan.
Yeah.
So what legacy would you want people to know you for?
Yeah, I think that's one of the things I'm already building with the Yasu clan. I want to me for me in summary, I want to be hope.
Okay.
You know, the Bible says that there are three things in this earth that will last: faith, hope, and love. Do you get?
Want to be
So
hope.
some people they like faith, you
Like
understand? Some people they like love, you understand? But me, what I want to be around for is hope.
wow.
I want people to say that yes, because this person did it, I can do it. Oh, apart from that, because of this person, I had the opportunity to become it. Do you get?
Yeah.
So that's why every time, if you walk in, you understand, and give me genuine reason, come to Mentis, say you don't have money to learn a skill, and you truly, deeply, and we see that you want to learn, we will allow you for free. Do you get?
Yes.
We just need, that tenacity, that, willingness that I want to make a change with my life. Then we'll now teach you how you making a change in your life can transcend to others. You understand? You too now, you're building your own team now. You're already impacting others. You understand? And those people too will now end up impacting others too. That's
Oh.
pretty much what we want to.
Okay, like let's take us to something like I was sharing with someone one time around, and he said if Otedla, for example,
Mm-hmm.
should lose everything he has built here in Nigeria,
Mm.
and you take him to a country like let's say Namibia,
Mm-hmm.
that give Otedla 5 years, he's going to rebuild all those things back.
Definitely.
So for you that has built Mentis, led hope, now you say you built other brands or districts and all. So God forbid, let's say all those things now
Mm-hmm.
crashes here in
Mm-hmm.
Nigeria.
Mm.
What is one thing that they can't take away from you?
That wealth of experience I already have. Take me to another state, another country now. I will build. Give me 6 months. I will find something. I will build.
Wow.
I will build. You understand? You just see two things: hard work, humility.
Hmm.
Work hard and stay humble. That is the code. If you can lay your head low, remove that pride, you understand, and you work hard, me with all confidence, no pride, but just with confidence. How do they say it? Money follows value.
Money follows value.
It's like a
Wow.
magnet.
Okay.
So anywhere values stay,
Money.
money go dey pursue am. So value
Hmm.
is like a magnet. So if you have value to give at all times,
Yeah.
money will find you.
I know most of your brands are on social media. At
Mhm.
least I was opportune. Now them now see, let me hype myself small. Yes, I got opportune to handle Lead Hub, one of
Yeah,
these
yeah, yeah,
brands,
yeah, yeah.
as the I think content
Yes.
creator, social media flyers and all. And today we have seen growth in the social media page and all. So how has social media helped you? Because I remember years ago when you started bulky books, you remember
Mm-hmm.
we did a content
Yeah,
there
yeah,
and
that's true,
bulky.
that's true, that's true.
So right now
I remember that now, yeah.
right now bulky is on Instagram and they have
Mm-hmm.
followers and they are doing well. They don't follow me recently.
Oh,
So but how has social media really helped hold this your company as in gaining visibility?
yeah, it has helped because, that's the age that we are now. There was an internet age. Okay, let's say there was a newspaper age. From newspaper, we
Yeah.
went to radio. From radio, we went to television. From television, we went to internet. We are in the social media age.
Hmm.
So there is no way that you will not use social media as a leverage.
Wow.
Whether you like, no matter, if you see the people that are on social media now, for Cristiano Ronaldo, as big as he is to come on social media too and be
Yeah.
doing, now he's on TikTok, now he's on YouTube now.
Yeah,
Do
yeah,
you
you
get?
need to know.
So it shows that that's the way. So I think we too we have been using it, to the best of our. We use social media very well. I receive calls every day, especially for lead up. Yo, I saw you on Instagram. Oh, I saw you on. It's not even those social media. Even these days, Google My Business is extremely very important.
Yeah, yeah, it is actually
Very important. A lot of people used to call me and say, we saw you on Google. Just
yeah.
a search, and you were top.
Originally, I just registered mine on Google
Ah, no,
Business.
no, no. It's very. I've been using it for years.
Mm.
Google My Business has always been one of my that I get a lot of reviews and everything, and it keeps
Yeah.
popping up on different people.
So, what's your take on collaboration?
They said people at the bottom they compete, people at the top they collaborate. So I think that summarized it all.
So I say that thing again. People at the bottom they compete.
Yeah, now they be
People
fighting themselves. Why people at the top they collaborate? You can see collaborations everywhere. Do you understand? You can see collaborations everywhere. You know, Dangote is not a one man show. You understand? Yeah, there's Otedola behind him. There's a lot of things. There's a lot of collaboration going on. But the only name we are hearing is Dangote. You know, these days now, you cannot even affiliate Otedola to any company per se now.
Yeah,
they are still Fort Oil that we know him with. He's no longer here. So did the other things. So, but that man, he's into a lot of collaboration, and that's why the name still stands.
Wow.
You get? So collaboration is extremely. That's why we have a program called Collaborate.
Collaborate.
So, because it's extremely. So you have to find. See, you have to understand is value for value. Everything is not money. Find a win-win situation. Do you get? So, guy, what can you bring to the table? What can I bring to the table?
Yeah.
And when we combine that together, we form something unique, right? And that's how we work. Everything should not be exchange of money. Should not. It's not the only means for exchange. Yeah, it's truly is a currency. It's a means of exchange, but that's not the only means. Value is also a currency for exchange. Do you get? Let me give a situation whereby I remember that it was a particular brand years ago when I was starting back. It was a dry cleaning, and the person came to meet me and said, Mikey, I can't really, pay for your brand. It looks like you're expensive. And I said, okay, fine. You have something of value in your hand.
I think I
Let's
remember
exchange
that brand.
it. You understand? Wrinkles are dead.
Yeah, wrinkles are dead.
He was washing my clothes. I was building his brand.
I remember I also did flyer for that brand.
Exactly. You were the one doing the design, and I was not paying any money. He was not paying any money too.
Okay.
And we're also using our work and his work as an exchange. And that was all.
So, Mr. Michael, so if you are to leave, for people who are watching right now, and if you are to give a simple advice to every young entrepreneur who want to venture into branding as a business, what would you actually tell them?
First thing, learn.
Learn.
Do you understand? So learn, understand the process. Right?
Okay.
You understand? So find a mentor. Go to school, learn under someone. Do you understand? So from learning, they say not only to seek knowledge, you have to seek understanding, right? So get understanding, create, build in public. Do you get? Show your workings, I know that time I started as a graphic designer, I was designing every day. So my goal was just one flyer every day. I was posting it on my status. That was how people use and know me. They just seeing this guy, his design. I remember somebody called me one time. He said, your design is not Nigerian. That time, because me, I was following all this and Chris Do and Marty and Sinna that year. Those were the designs that were influencing me. What's this Swiss designer? Saul Bass and Co. Those were the designs that I liked. So I now begin to integrate that into, which is now a trend now. That's what everybody does now. I started to look for how we use Swiss design and put into our Nigerian design and form something a little bit unique. So even in church, when I started to undo the church graphic design, everybody will ask you, who's the person that is doing that design? That's something that has changed completely about the church graphics. And that's how a lot of people started to know me. I started to make some progress just by showing, have your own unique style too and show it.
Okay, let's play a quick game here. Rapid fire game.
Oh yeah, now.
So branding or marketing?
Right now, I'm tilting to. Let me just use marketing. It's a yes or no question.
Okay, so leader or creator?
Leader.
Okay, fashion or design?
Design.
Design. Okay, books or podcasts?
Books.
Money or impact?
That's a tempting question. Okay, what level with me I did now? Choose impact.
Okay. Okay. I think one is a morning or night.
Yeah, I'm a morning person.
This question I asked somebody: coffee or tea while walking?
While walking,
yeah.
I don't drink any of them while walking, but my regular, I think, is coffee.
Okay.
I like coffee. Yeah.
Okay, so what is one book every entrepreneur should read?
Entrepreneur.
I know we have bulky books, so if anyone should walk into bulky books today, what is one book you recommend for them to read as an entrepreneur?
Win without pitching manifesto. Yeah, I think that one is nice. Show your work. I think that was what I was thinking. Which one again? Oh, the 7 habits of highly effective people.
So habit of highly
Effective people.
effective people.
Yeah, I think those are my 3. Win without pitching manifesto. Show your work.
Yeah.
Then 7 habits of highly effective people.
Hmm. So what was one Nigeria brand you really admire?
There are a lot.
Was it Jealousy No Go Deal?
There are a lot, honestly. There are so many Nigerian brands that, but there's just one that really influenced me. But for now, the Nigerian brand that is, I think it's UBA.
BBA. Okay, yeah. I think it's true. I also
Okay.
admire them because of how they help young entrepreneurs, especially the Tony Milos Foundation.
Yeah.
Oh, that was good. So complete this sentence in your own way.
Okay.
Success is
Showing up every day.
so guys, you've heard from our mentor, my leader. He has part. I would say what I'm doing right now is part of my inspiration, which I got from him in Mentis Academy, and he has also inspired a lot of people. He's into collaborate, right?
Yeah.
Collaborate, Yasu clan. So anyway, you see the Yasu clan on social media. This is the man behind it. So I will expose him today. So guys, thank you so much for watching, and it's an honor to have with us on BIZ Convo, Mr. Michael. So sir, we look forward in more collaboration.
Thank
And
you
then
so much.
prophesy today.
Mhm.
The next one you do, you invite me to come and speak. All the speakers.
No, definitely. In fact, that's part of the plan.
Bam.
You guys and you are definitely coming. No, there's
Bam.
no way.
Case closed. Evidence due.